friends. We're going to do a little bit of a hair care routine today. I have been getting a lot of questions about how to get your hair shiny, how to get your hair healthier. Lately my hair, I haven't fixed it yet, but this is straight out of the shower, like no blow drying, no, it's just what I'm using like in the shower to help add shine. So I wanted to go over Launch's products, like a couple of them that I've been using religiously and how they are helping my hair. So say hey when you're hopping on. My name is Courtney Swan. If you're new to following me, I have gone through a lot of different hair colors, changes. Recently, I chopped off all my dead ends and my hair is a little bit darker than my natural hair color right now. But I've been on this hair repair journey for about a year now, and I can honestly say like my hair is thick, healthy, and looks the best it's looked in years. Even when I was like younger, it looks better than that. So I want to go over a few things. Right now, Launch has a 2 tools for $99 sale going on. So I linked that for you. And then I also linked for hair care. So if you want anything, they do offer Afterpay. They do offer payment plans, so you can get the deal and get the savings and break it up over payments. So I'm gonna turn this on. We're gonna straighten my hair. You can really tell how shiny it is once it's straight. Something else that's amazing is their tools are titanium, so it helps with frizz. And let me grab a couple other little items. So I have coarse textured hair, like the actual feeling of it kind of feels more like horse hair, like thick strands of hair. So here's what I've been doing. In the shower, you're going to want to do Miss Bond's Building and Strengthening Shampoo. This does not have like a big lather, but it helps repair the shaft of your hair. And so you're going to put it in your hands and you're going to emulsify it. You're going to put it all over. It is not, let's turn that fan off. It's not going to make a big lather. That was maybe the most shocking thing, is like, oh, you expect like a lot of foam. It doesn't, but it does help with sealing the strands. So you're going to rinse it. And then I wash a second time doing the same thing. Put it in my hands, get it to where like, it's almost like white looking, you know, you emulsify it. And then the second time you wash with it, like magic happened and you do get a lather. It's so bizarre. So that's what I use for shampoo. Miss Bond's Building and Strengthening Shampoo. And it's been fabulous. Then you're going to use Miss Bond's Building and Strengthening Conditioner. Apply this all over your hair, like doesn't take a huge amount. You put it on, you rinse it out. That's it. Okay? Shampoo, conditioner, just basic. Both for the Miss Bonds. Okay, then I also have the Miss Bond serum, but 1, shampoo, 2, conditioner. This is like the true magic. It is the Hydrotherapy 7-second intense, I can't read backwards, repair treatment. And you literally like hot sauce it on your hair all over and you let it set for 7 seconds. It does have an acid treatment, which helps like just, your hair will be the shiniest, softest it's ever been. You can use this like once a week. And let me see, it might say, it says 2 to 3 times a week. I only wash my hair about once a week, so that's how much I use it. Okay, this right here, well, I'm not being like dramatic, it will change your life. But I get so many people who message me and say, I don't know how to use it. Nothing will come out. I'm squeezing, nothing will come out. A lot of messages. So here's the trick. You have to take the film off of here. And then you also, it has a cap that rotates and you take that off. And then now it just pours out. So this is actually a cap. And then you put it back on. That way if you knocked it over in the shower, nothing spills out. But this is your magic trio. This right here, it is wonderful. Your hair will be shiny. It will be smooth. I did not even dry my hair. Like, it is just air dried fabulousness. Then couple other options. Say you have like a special event and you just want it to be like extra shiny. When your hair is wet, put a tiny, like pea-size amount of the Miss Bond's strengthening serum. I dropped it, but we all get the point. Use some of this on your wet hair and then spritz a little bit of glass hair. And then you're gonna dry your hair and you will get the most glorious blowout you've ever gotten. But today, all I've done was this in the shower last night, went to bed on a wet head. And this is what my hair looks like. I'm going to skip these steps because I'm not drying my hair. If I really, really wanted to, I could add a little bit of glass hair and a blow dryer, like a La Volume. Let's just try that, hang on. Before doing this, we might as well do the whole thing. I'm gonna make some trim fit. How's everybody's day then? I'm trying to decide. I'm going to an influencer retreat tomorrow, which I'm always so nervous to go to these things. But I'm trying to decide, I thought I'd ask you guys, for one of the dinners, it's like a casual dinner. Do you feel like this would be cute? Let me know. I tried it on and I was like, I think I love this. It's a little short for me. I'm 5'4". But when I stand up tall or wear wedge shoes, I think it'll be perfect. Okay, this is for my thing. All right, so the volumes are on sale for the $99, like 2 for $99 deal. The La Duo's on sale. So many good things. But here we go. We'll just do this. So you want like the shiniest hair of your life, right? We all do. Yes, I do. Okay, so this is just basic, using my little in-shower treatment. Now I'm going in with glass hair. This is a thermal heat protectant. You can use it on wet or dry hair. And it comes out like a really fine mist. So you kind of put it all over. Especially, I feel like the top and the front, because that's what I see the most. Now, turn on your volume. This is a blow dryer, good for wet or for dry hair. And glass hair is heat activated. So when the heat hits the glass hair, just even extra shine happens. It takes about 2 minutes for these plates to heat up. I don't want to yell at you. It takes about 2 minutes for these plates to heat up. So once they heat up, then you actually could get like a blowout with this. But I'm going to do straight hair today. So right now, all I'm trying to do is activate the glass hair, and you don't ever want to use like a flat iron straight on a wet strand of hair. So just get all those tangles out. I'm gonna put like the tiniest bit. You could also do this on wet hair. Just a tiny bit of satin nectar gloss. It's just a shine serum that seals like your ends. This stuff I use like the tiniest amount. You are going to use like a pea size. So when you think of how long is this stuff like going to last you, it's going to last you a long time. You're probably going to drop it and break it before you run out of it, to be honest. I have some weird cowlicks. You can kind of see the hair just being really healthy and really shiny. Sorry, it's hard to talk with this on, so just gonna be fast. If you need links for anything, you can drop the word "me" below. They'll send straight to your inbox. Okay, if you wanted to, you could even like roll this out. You could put hot rollers, you do whatever you want. If I was in a hurry, I could leave just like this, but I'm gonna straighten my hair because I just wanna have straight hair for the rest of the week. And I do feel like you can really tell shine when your hair's like nice and straight. So, but this allows you to use the glass hair and the benefits of it like sealing your hair and locking in that shine without having to like, I don't know, it's just like a little easy hack. You didn't have to blow dry your whole head. You just spritzed it on at the end and did it. So yes, so if you need links, you can drop through me. I did link everything in the description of the video. If you don't see the links for that, then drop through me and like outfits, jewelry, all those things. I just got in some cute stuff from Lavender Blue and they upped my discount code. So if you're needing like some jewelry, there's a lot of good deals going on actually. Okay, let's separate our hair into sections. Okay, so you can tell I have some natural wave to my hair. We probably all do. I'm gonna turn on your Duo. You can curl or straighten your hair with this. And then it has a little fan that blows out like a warm air. And we're just going to straighten our hair. It is a titanium plate, applies the perfect amount of pressure, and it is part of that deal, the 2 for $99. So if you've been wanting a tool, it's literally, they have the big waver, they have the Duo, they have the volume, they have the Trident, like that big waving tool, the little pirouette that spins. They have so many tools on their 2 for $99 sale. And then hair care is also on sale. If you have questions about anything, you can drop it below and I'll try to answer. The comments go pretty fast sometimes. So if I don't see it while live, I can always go back after and I try and respond to all the comments. So. I wish I'd turned my little AC unit on in here. We're getting hot. Whew. You can see some of these grays poking through. Do you guys see them? I have a lot of hair growth. Something else that you can do is collagen. I take collagen every single day. I use Beautiful Use collagen, but collagen is gonna help like your hair from the inside out. I take a collagen that also has biotin in it, which helps with hair growth. So if you feel like your hair just isn't growing or you can't get past a certain point or it breaks easily, that also I think contributes a lot to healthy hair is like what is part of your diet and your supplement routine. I'll show you the one I take. I'll have it over here. Collagen is also great for, I lost like over 100 pounds and I was really worried about loose skin. I mean, I don't have like the fittest, or I do work out, but like my arms have a little bit, but considering how over 100 pounds, like 125 pounds, I don't have like hanging skin. And I was really, really intentional. Like I took collagen while I was nursing. I took collagen while I was pregnant. I was just like so worried about the elasticity of my skin. And I think collagen is just transformative. It's good for cellulite. It is so, but it's so good for your hair. So I like this one. You can mix it with your trim fit if you do that. I take trim fit every day. Oh, this might be a little high. Hang on. Trim fit and collagen. You can even mix your greens in with it if you want. If you had a water bottle, you just do it in a water bottle, but I'm out of water bottles, so this is sink water. And a little, and my preferred way is with ice. So I always like to put the ice in after I mix it because I don't want clumps. So the jumpsuit is a size large. So wearing a size large, and I feel like it fits great. It's got this little like line here, almost reminds you of hot glue. So I don't feel like it's going anywhere, and it's got stretch. So I feel like it kind of like, and it's almost, it's jean, but almost like a stretch jean material. If anybody's been needing a good jumpsuit, and you could wear, I like this one because you could also wear a jean jacket with it if you wanted, or something if like you want to cover your arms. My arms used to be one of my biggest insecurities, and I am just trying to learn to, well, it's hot where I live. I live in the Caribbean, and I guess I'm realizing like everybody has dimples. Not everybody, some people have really, really fit arms actually, but most regular people do. And I don't want to be hot, and honestly, it doesn't mind me. I notice girls that are like my size or bigger wearing sleeveless things, and I'm like, I don't know, I'm leaning into feeling, have you ever, I think when you start loving yourself differently, you start noticing things too, like how soft, like I notice like friends or people you see like at the mall or whatever, and I'm like, oh, I love how like soft and feminine like their body looks. And I think if you can notice and appreciate things on other people, and then you start seeing it in yourself, you're like, oh, I kind of love the fact that like I don't have like really that I do have soft arms, and they might be a little, my kids love how squishy they are. I don't know. I'm like learning to love myself more. I'm not sure, but I'm going sleeveless and not worrying about it. I put the link in the description of the video for the jumpsuit, and my size is large, and there's a discount code. I really think that that's kind of like part of it, is you're like, hey, I'm like accepting this is maybe how this is, and working on more of like a feeling healthy journey than in accepting like I'm probably not ever going to be like a skinny girl journey, but I can love myself where I am and feel good. Like we went out on a walk last night, and just like sweating and being active, and I I don't know, like proud of myself. I'm like, there was a time I could not walk up this hill, and now I could easily jog up it pushing a stroller. Like, just, it's a process, but. I heard something the other day that I thought was so beautiful, and it was, I woke up I'm 80 years old, and I woke up in my 35-year-old body. And that my kids woke me up and all climbed into bed, and my husband, he was so like fit and happy and healthy and like all these things, and it made me cry, shocker. I do cry at a lot of things easily, but this one like really did. And I thought, what if you like woke up and you're like, hey, if I was 80 and I got to live today at the age I am now, how many things would I just be like so grateful for? And how would I look at like the clutter, the toys around the house? Like, how would I appreciate things just differently? And goodness, it will really make you appreciate things. Like, so today is my mother-in-law's last day here. I'm so sad. We're all hoping she moves here once she retires. We would be so happy if she decided to do it sooner than later, but can't make people. Even Adam, he was like, Mom, I just want to know, like, I don't want you to feel like we're pressuring you to like move down here. If you don't want to, you don't have to. And he's like, we'd really like you to move sooner. And I'm like, we're literally pressuring you right now. But they're out looking for, Christian is wanting to play the guitar, and so she's taking him to go get a guitar before she leaves. He has spent several weeks this summer with her, and she has a guitar in Tennessee, but it was too expensive to ship it down here. Like literally they could go buy a guitar cheaper than they could have shipped the guitar. And so I think that's what they're doing. So he's been twiddling on that. But yeah, so if you're 80 and you woke up today, living the life you're getting to live today, what things that were amazing, did you get to experience? Like mobility, like everything, just such great perspective. Okay. So when you use a titanium flat iron, one of my favorite things about it is your hair will just get so smooth. I kind of thought I just was meant to have like poofy hair. Even if I straightened it, it was always poofy. Like never could get it really straight. I was using ceramic tools, and I wasn't using the correct tools. So by changing to titanium, my hair is actually incredibly sleek and shiny, and it doesn't get frizzy and it doesn't get poofy. I just was using the wrong things. So here you go, using a titanium tool, and you can really see how this is the Laduo. They also have flat irons. This is the Laduo Classic, but they have fancier versions. If you are a flat iron person and you want like a fancier version, you can. So Adam's mom and my son do have a really close relationship. And all of my kids actually have a really close relationship with Adam's mom. So when we were dating during COVID, Adam's mom works night shift, and we were doing the boutique, and I mean, I think at that point we all kind of knew like we'll probably get married, but we weren't married yet. But his mom offered to help keep my kids during COVID, and she kept them several days a week throughout the day, and they have a very close relationship with her, and they have spent, goodness gracious, so much time. And then obviously we ended up getting married, and now we have Beta and everything, but kind of didn't think maybe we would have another baby. And so Adam didn't have kids, so these were just kind of like, these are gonna be my grandkids. And you could not like convince anyone otherwise. She gets along and loves all of my kids so well. It's so sweet. And we all love her. But they love her, and they do. They have like, so they call and talk to her. They look forward to seeing her. They all miss her. So, and we saw her a lot when we lived in Tennessee, And so when we moved to Puerto Rico, we try and see her as much as possible. Okay, so you're gonna take your little end and you're just gonna kind of right on the very tips. I like to really smooth that part out so that my ends are really, really, really like pressed down. I cannot believe how fast my hair is growing. I did have like a little where it was like you could see a gap, and it's just, there's no gap. Okay. Okay. So we're just making sure all the little cowlicks are smoothed out. How did I meet Adam? Okay, Debbie, you missed out on the saga of a century. Adam was my neighbor. So I'd gone through a divorce and I moved to Chattanooga to be closer to my grandfather. And I had just been praying about moving to Chattanooga for like a while, months, and it just never worked out. And one day I was in my car, I was headed home from Nashville, and I was praying. I was like, God, I was actually praying for my kids' education. And I felt like the Lord was like, you should put them in this certain school. And so I was like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to make it work, moving to Chattanooga, like all these things. Well, turns out it did. I opened up Craigslist. There was, at the time I didn't have like great credit, and I didn't have income, or I had some income, but you know what I mean? I didn't have like a great credit score, and I'd filed bankruptcy when I was like 22. And so I was like, okay, if these people will accept me for this house, like, I don't know, I just pulled up this house and I was like, I literally felt like this is the one. Like, it was just like lovely. It had roses and a fence and it was cute. And I just felt like, okay, let's see. So went and met with them, met with the school, all these things, talked to their dad. Would he be okay with it? Like all these things. And within 24 hours, I was moving to Chattanooga. So fast forward, I moved in right across the street from Adam. He was my neighbor, and that is how we met. And so for about a long time, we dated for like over 3 years. So for a long time, there was a lot of like, you know, lives of getting ready to meet the neighbor. The neighbor came over and cooked. Does the neighbor like me? Does he not? Like, it was just probably the most fun lives ever for that season, because it really was so fun. And if you got to be here, who was here? Say, let me know. Were you here? Anybody else? Were you part of the dating journey? And then we went on to get engaged and to get married and have a baby. And so we've kind of gotten to document a lot of our lives and share a lot of it with you guys. Also, Adam never had social media, had no idea what I did. He knew he thought I was a hairdresser, and he knew I curled my hair online, but had no clue. And really for a while, and then eventually, like, I obviously do stories and videos and stuff. And so he's like, there's a lot of videos. And then eventually learned like, oh wow, like this is what we do. So, so funny. Where are those videos? They're still out there. They're just from a long time ago. So you could totally, or maybe I should like look at compiling them. You'd have to watch old lives, but it would have been from like 2018, 2019. Amy, you were here for all of it. So fun. It really was. It was so fun. And then like on our wedding, it was just got to, I don't know. If you've ever felt like, and I did date some other people along the way that people would not be fans of, or like, oh, like Adam and I took a little break for a minute, for a few months, and people were like, we're team Adam, like, da da da. And then Adam and I got back together. Like, it was just like, well, it's real life, but I got to document it. So, oh, Tracy's been here before Adam. Sophia, you have been here a long time. She's watched since I lived in my old house, my original house of doing lives with my striped wall. Yes, so funny. But Oh, you started 3-3 is my papa. It was my papa's birthday. Okay, I'm gonna put the tiniest bit of this shine spray. It's called Luster. It does not take a lot, you guys. My hair is already pretty shiny without it, but and you hold it out far, but it smells like cotton candy. And when people hug you, it just smells so good. And your hair is extra shiny. But when I say you hold it out far, like literally an arm's length, like barely missed it. If you put it close, you will get greasy. Okay, so I did cut it because it was damaged. And so I cut all of like kind of my dead ends off. All of my damaged ends, all my fried where I tried being blonde and all that. I did cut all of it off, but we'll do a little recap in case you came on late of what hair products I'm using. And so I take collagen every single day. I use the one from Beautiful You. You can find it at CourtneySwan.com and use my name, Courtney Swan, as a discount and save if you need collagen. I think that helps your hair from the inside out to grow faster, be stronger, longer, thicker. Collagen is just amazing for so many things. Okay. Also, I just find God to be so funny. I would sit, I'd not met him yet. I had this little covered porch at that house, and the house before was next door to a halfway house. And it was like, I had to turn my oven and my washing machine with a wrench because it didn't even have knobs. Like that house was like, mercy. We had to like go in and caulk the windows because you could see outside, like you could put your finger outside. Like it was a rental that was like, ended up actually turning out so cute because we put a lot of time and love into it. But so I moved from there to the house with the roses and next to Adam. But there was this beautiful porch, and I can remember just like crying and praying. Like there were so many times I either sat in my car, which was literally right in front of his driveway, or sat in my porch and I would just read my Bible and I would just like cry and pray. Like God, God had restored so much of my life and so many blessings and so many things. But I was like, I'm just like lonely and I just want someone to like enjoy this life with and like help me raise my kids. And I just want to feel like loved and I just want to like all these things. And I literally was just like crying and praying in this porch that literally faced the house of my future husband. And I'm sure God just like looked at it and he was like, girl, like, it's gonna be okay. Your husband's literally across the street working out on his porch right now. So funny. But we did not sell our house in Tennessee. We have renters in it currently. They have the first right of refusal, but if they don't purchase it, their lease is up in December. If they don't purchase it, our house in Tennessee will go up on the market. And we are in the process of selling most of the things just to like, I do think real estate is a great investment, and but it also comes with like really a lot of things to juggle when you're far away from it and managing it and all these things. And I don't know, we're working on selling the camp. We're working on selling a lot of the things that we've tried to do to be like smart business people, I guess. And then some of it you're like, this is smart if we still live there, we can manage these things, but it's hard from where we are. So we're gonna just reevaluate, and we are working on. So if anybody's interested in the Tennessee house, it'll be up on the market in December. But anyways, recap, here we go. Miss Bond shampoo. Wash once, rinse, wash a second time, you'll get a little bit of the lather. Miss Bond's conditioner. 7-second miracle treatment. This is how you use it, and you have to take the peel off. I get the most amount of questions. People can't get it to work. It's because you have to take this off. Once you do that, you hot sauce this all over your head and you rinse it out. This alone will make your hair so shiny and so smooth. It really will. Like, it will make it just less frizzy. It will make it just to where your hair kind of, even when my hair was damaged, I would use this and my hair didn't look damaged. Like, it's wonderful. You can use this up to 2 to 3 times a week. You can use this daily. They have a big sale going on. So good. Okay. I would say if you're going to get anything and you're on a budget and you just want to get a good shampoo, conditioner, and a treatment, this is what I would recommend. Now, if you want like a little extra, you're going to get the Mist Bond Strengthening Serum. You're going to use this on your wet hair after you've gotten out of the shower. Just a tiny, tiny bit and a little bit of glass hair. The Mist Bond Serum, and spray glass hair on before you dry it. The only other thing I would even barely recommend is if you have frizzier hair known to frizz, you could always use a tiny bit of Satin Nectar Nourishing Gloss. You literally use like a pea-size amount and you can put it all over your hands, and I just do my ends to kind of seal them. And you can use a shine spray from Far Far Away if you like. I just love the way this one smells, and but a little goes a long way because it will make your hair look greasy if you use too much. But this one's called Luster, and a tiny bit of it is actually fabulous. So that's it. Does anyone have questions? Anybody? I did. I dropped this and whoop, but cap's gone. So, but it's still keeping it. But yes, I did. I dropped it and lost a cap. Okay, outfit. I linked a discount code. It is a jumpsuit. Today was the first day, when I first got this in, I got this in after my Vegas trip. This would not zip, this would not fit. And today it's actually like a little big right here. I put it on and I was like, huh, I can tell I'm losing weight. I've been trying for a while, you guys. And today I was like, I can really tell, like just by the way this fits, but this is I'm wearing a size large in this one, and then all my jewelry is lavender blue. So, and then hopefully you guys can see on camera. I'm not sure if you can, but this is just such a great way for your hair to look healthy, shiny. They do have the deal going on for the 2 tools for $99. If you are looking for hot tools, a hair dryer, straighteners, anything like that, that is available. And Launch has a sale for hair care. Okay, I'm gonna go through comments just so I don't miss anything. I did use the cheek stick again for the makeup. It's so good. Butter. Sugar snaps. In case you're wondering how my blush gets broken, or how my cap falls off, darn it. This is the cheek stuff I used. This is the pink apple. It's such a good color. I just all day want to just like put on more and more. It's so cute. This is from Ophir. And they have a new product coming out that I cannot wait to tell you about. And it will make you glow. So that's my hint for that one. Anyways, all right, friends, I love you guys. If you have questions about anything, you can send me a message. I just wanted to share, I have gotten, since my hair has been short, and I guess since I've kind of been using this system, if you followed me for, some of you have followed for years, you can probably tell a difference in my hair. Like, wow, her hair looks different. And it is this system, the Mist Bond system, the 7-second miracle. Like, that's really what it is. And glass hair is just so good to add shine to your hair if you're about to do a blowout. It's amazing. So I know a lot of you have asked questions, and I've kind of mentioned it on randomly on lives, like, oh, this is what I'm using. But I thought it would be nice just to like actually show you what I'm using. So there you go. You can always send me a message if you have questions about anything, and I hope you guys have the best day. And it is color safe. Yes, Trisha, it is. So anyways, love you guys. I don't know if I'll get to do a live. I'll try and do a live tomorrow. This week we'll be doing stuff with Beautiful You in Puerto Rico at their influencer retreat. And so it might be like my timing might not be like my normal 10 to 12-ish time zone, like time range, but I will definitely still be going live and filling you guys in on what I'm doing for the day and hanging out. So, okay, Charity said it really works. I love it. Yes, really does. Like, not kidding, it does. I am not someone who just has like beautiful, naturally healthy hair, and their products really do make it to where I kind of do have really great hair. And every now and then I'll go to a friend's house and I'll use their stuff and my hair's just like, and I'm like, whoa, what happened? So anyways, love you guys. Have a good day.